Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming on my live video. This is Robert Hardy coming to you live from the Excelia Live show, Excelia Life. And tonight we're just gonna get right into it. I have it on, I think on my post, I said I was gonna have a special guest tonight, but I was waiting. One of the reasons why it took so long for me to come on live because I was waiting for my guest, but things didn't work out. So if you saw my post and I said I was going to have a guest tonight, probably tomorrow night, maybe we'll arrange it for tomorrow night. Um, Anyway, so Christine, hi Christine Williams, thanks for joining me. Thank you. So tonight we're just gonna go and I'm gonna talk about tonight the importance of a mentor, having a mentor in your life. You know, all successful people in every in every industry that you find, any sports, actors, musicians, movie stars, politician, authors, speakers, anybody who highly successful in their field, they all have mentors and coaches. Hi, Christine. Hi, Dexton. Hi, Trevor. Thanks, you guys, for joining me. Anyway, they all have mentors in their lives, and anybody that you find that are successful in in businesses, for example, they all have mentors. People like Bill Gates, I'm sure he has mentors. People like Donald Trump, he has mentors. People, even President Barack Obama had mentors, people who mentor him, to help him to get where he was to be president and stuff. For you and me, the everyday person like us need to be, if we want to be successful, we need to have mentors in our lives. We need someone to mentor us, to coach us, to show us the way. Be someone who've been there, done that. Someone who've paved the way. For someone who knows what they're doing. Someone who has proven that they've proven themselves to you or to the world, that they know what they're doing, they know how to get there, and they can point you or show you or help you along the way. And so I just want to touch briefly on just how important it is for you to have a mentor, for me to have a mentor. I have, one of my guests, the person who was supposed to be my guest tonight, I consider him my mentor. It was mentor. I have other mentors in my life, people who I looked up to, people who I seek their advice and their counsel to, that I admire, so that I admire. So, you can have a mentor, someone who you pay them to mentor you, to coach you, or you can just go, someone who will be willing to coach you, mentor you for free. But either way, whether it's a free one or someone you're willing to pay money to, either way, you need to have a mentor in your life. It will make a difference between success and failure, or it will make a difference between the level of success that you will be able to achieve, because you can only go so high, do so much, go so far on your own, with your own knowledge, with your own ability, with your own know-how. You only can go so far, but eventually you're gonna need someone to help you along the way, to take you further, to take you higher, to make you achieve more success. So I was going to use someone as the example, but anyways, I just wanted to come on live and mention that. So what do you look for in a mentor? First of all, you look for a mentor who has been there, done that. Someone who's been there, done that. Someone who have proven themselves to be successful. So that's one thing you look for. Secondly, you look for someone who's approachable. What I mean by approachable, someone who you feel comfortable talking to, and comfortable being around, comfortable them being your couches. You don't want someone who you don't feel comfortable with or you don't have a connection with. Secondly, third thing you look for a mentor, find someone who tell you the truth. Find someone who will tell you the truth, whether or not you want to hear it. They'll tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Sometimes there's a difference. You know, sometimes we surround ourselves with people who tells us what we want to hear, and or sometimes what we need to hear. But you know, they kind of buff us up and stuff like that. But sometimes the people who will tell you the truth, tell you things that you need to hear. You need to hear this, you know. So look for someone who tells you what you need to hear, right? Or not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. They'll tell you the truth. They'll tell you, hey man, this is how it goes. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to stop doing. This is how it works. So it tells you what you need to do. So that's the third thing you look for in a mentor. Also look for a mentor who you can model your life after. If there's someone who you can't model their life after, you know what I mean, you can't walk, you want to walk in their footsteps, you want to model your life after them, there's someone you want to emulate, someone who says, you know, I want to be just like that guy or that woman. So it's someone who you want to model your life after. You know, I have a few people in my life that, or not, I shouldn't say my life, but few people that I look up to, that I, you know, say, man, I like to be like that guy. I like to be like this guy, you know. I could throw out a few names of you guys you probably know a few names of people. If I mention the names, you'll know who I'm talking about, but I'm not going to right now. But there's some people, they're public figures that they're not my personal mentors. I wish they were, but they're not. But they're people that I look up to, and I said, man, I wish I was more like that guy, more like him, or more like him, right? And so that's another thing too. You look for mentors, people who you can admire, who you want to model your life after, because they achieve a level of success that you would like to achieve. You know, they're living the dream life that you want to live, you know, the life that you want to live. They have financial and time freedom and stuff like that. So find someone like that. So that's the fourth thing. So the fifth thing, what do you look for a mentor? When you're looking for a mentor, look for someone who has a mentor themselves. You don't want to find a mentor that don't have a mentor themselves. So whoever your mentor is, they need to have a mentor themselves. So that's the fifth thing. Look for a mentor who has a mentor. You know, he's teaching you, but he also is being taught by someone else. Because, you know, you want to make sure he's someone who's not only talking the talk, but he's walking he's talking talk, but he's walking the talk. You know, he's putting what he's teaching you into practice. So look for someone who has a mentor himself or themselves or herself. So you remember those 5 things about when you're looking for a mentor. Those are important things to look for in a mentor. Those 5 things I just mentioned. Something just popped up on my screen here. Hold on, guys. Oh, I need to plug in my computer. The battery is running low. Let me see, someone else joined. Oh, hi, John. Thanks for joining me. Hi, Dexon. Hi, Damien. Thanks for joining me. So the importance of I just mentioned the importance of mentorship. My special guest tonight was someone who was going to come on, and we're going to talk about that together. But hopefully tomorrow night, we'll continue this, talk about the importance of mentorship. It's very vital, important. Again, sometimes having a mentor can be the difference between success or failure, or success that you achieving success that you wouldn't be able to achieve on your own or by yourself. You know, you only can go so far, but with a mentor can take you much higher. So it's very important for you to find someone who can mentor you or coach you along the way to achieve the success that you want to achieve your goals and your dreams, who will help you define your goals and dreams, who will help you. Oh shoot,